because of course I bit off too much way more than I could chew. Hello, Ragen here, and welcome to Disruptive Girl. I'm going to do a haunted miniatures series. I'll be announcing my first build shortly, but I just wanted to come on and let everybody know what's going on and what's happening. I'll be releasing weekly videos with my progress on whatever project that I'm working on for that time, and you know, some projects will take less time depending on what they are, and some will take more. Like if I'm doing like an old cemetery or something, I might be able to throw that together over a week's time. But if I'm doing an elaborate like 2 or 3 story building, that might possibly take me 2 or 3 months depending on the complexity of the building and like what supplies are needed and things like that. So I will definitely be updating everybody to my process as I go along. And the only thing that I would really appreciate from you is if you would like, share, and subscribe if this is something that interests you and that you would like to see. And, you know, toss me a comment down below and let me know what you think. And even if you think I'm completely crazy, just let me know. It's okay. But that's what I want to do for 2022 is I want to build this channel and I want to do this thing. And I threw out the concept of passion projects a while back because I found out the hard way that I go into something emotionally and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do this. And then as soon as that emotion dies out, I'm like, no, I don't want to do that no more. I'm bored with it. I had to look somewhere else for this, you know. This is more about focusing on discipline and, you know, keeping myself on track with anything at this point. And I think that this will be good. I think that this is a path that I'm really going to enjoy. It's something that is very doable for me. It incorporates all the things that I hold dear to my life. I really enjoy building miniatures and painting them and doing all of the process for that. I have all the tools and supplies that I need to do that. There's not by any means a shortage of really cool locations that have amazing backstories and amazing architecture and landscape that I welcome the challenge of trying to reproduce in some way, shape, or form. This is also something that I'll be able to monitor my growth on because I'll be able to start really basic and build my skill as I go along and maybe even revisit some of those builds and make them again better in the future. And it's something that there is that emotional, but even when I like take that away, if I take that out of the equation, I still have the practical, this is something that I can move forward with. And I have all the tools that I need, and you know, and hopefully some support from some viewers. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I think this is it. I think this is what I want to do. And it's also something that will tie in well with my podcast, Twisted States, which most of you have probably heard of, where I go, I was doing week by week, but now it's like month by month, because of course I bit off too much way more than I could chew, but I lost ability because of being sick and going through all these other things and like family stuff and everything else kind of put me back further and further to the point where I had to step that down to where that's a monthly thing. The difference between having to do that monthly and doing this weekly is I can do weekly updates regardless of whether or not I have a project complete, to at least check in and let everybody know how I'm doing, and then also have those completed project videos sprinkled in between that. And the reason why I wanted to go monthly with my podcast is because I need more time to do the research, because at the end of it all, I have to have a completed thing, you know. I have to have a completed episode that has all that information included and everything. And I hate having to go back and like, you know, do damage control because I put the wrong information out there or whatever. So in order to, you know, it's like, get it right the first time and not have to do it 50 times more. It's fine. So that is my goal. And I will be announcing, probably within the next couple days, my first project, and have at least a sketch made up, you know, covering the basics. And my first video will be going over my supplies and tools that I need for that job and introducing you to what will be coming up. So I hope to see you around, and I hope you know, follow me on this journey, because yeah, I think it's going to be interesting. I hope so. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.